Before you skip this video, listen carefully. What if one simple thought could change your entire life? Not tomorrow, not someday, today. This is the story of an old woman who had nothing but changed everything. In a small village, surrounded by fields and dusty roads, there lived an old lady. Her hair was silver, her face was covered with gentle wrinkles, and her body had grown weak with age. But her eyes were full of light, warmth, and peace. No matter how hard life became, she always smiled. She lived alone in a small house near a big banyan tree. She had no children. Her husband had passed away many years ago. Yet, she never complained, not even once. Every day, she would sit under that tree, talk to villagers, and share a smile with everyone who passed by. And somehow that smile made people feel better. Life in the village was not easy. Farmers struggled when rains did not come. Workers fell sick and lost their earnings. Families worried about food, money, and the future. Many people lived in fear and sadness. One day, a young woman named Radha came to the old lady. Her eyes were filled with tears, and her voice was shaking. She said, "I don't know what to do. My husband went to the city for work, but he hasn't sent any money. My children are hungry, and I'm scared." The old lady looked at her calmly and said, "Sit down, my child. Tell me, what do you think will happen?" Radha wiped her tears and said, "I feel like something bad will happen. What if he cannot find work? What if he forgets about us?" The old lady smiled softly and said, "When we fill our mind with fear, our heart becomes heavy. But when we choose hope, something inside us becomes stronger." Radha asked, "But how can I think positive when everything is going wrong?" The old lady said, "Let me tell you a story." Radha listened carefully. There was once a poor man who had nothing. No food, no money, no family. He sat by a river and cried, thinking his life was over. An old woman came to him and asked, "Why are you crying?" The man said, "I have nothing. How can I be happy?" The old woman smiled and said, "Look around you. You have the river, the trees, the sky, and the sun. Life is still here. If you only think about what you don't have, you will always suffer. But if you notice what you do have, your heart will find peace." The man slowly stopped crying. For the first time, he looked around, and something inside him changed. His life did not change overnight, but his thinking did, and that changed everything. The old lady looked at Radha and said, "You see, nothing magical happened. Only his thoughts changed. And when your thoughts change, your strength changes." Radha asked, "Can my thinking really change my life?" The old lady replied, "If you wake up every morning and say, 'Today will be a good day,' you will find the strength to face anything. But if you keep expecting the worst, you will feel weak before the day even begins." Radha nodded slowly. "I will try," she said. "That is the first step," the old lady replied. From that day on, Radha began every morning with one simple thought: today will be a good day. She worked hard, took care of her children, and held on to hope. Days passed. Then one morning, a letter arrived. Her husband had found work in the city. He was sending money home. Radha's eyes filled with tears, but this time they were tears of joy. She ran to the old lady and shared the news. The old lady smiled and said, "You see, my child, when you change your thinking, you change your life. Problems will always come, but a hopeful heart gives you the strength to overcome them." Slowly, the story spread across the village. People started coming to the old lady with their worries, fears, and struggles. And she gave everyone the same simple advice: think good thoughts and good will come. And over time, something beautiful happened. The village did not become richer overnight. Problems did not disappear, but people became stronger. They became calmer. They became happier, all because of one simple change. The way they thought that. So remember this: your life is not just shaped by what happens to you. It is shaped by how you think about it. Change your thoughts, and you will slowly change your world.